estheticians, cosmetology, beauty industry, hair industry, even fitness, holistic, any kind of customer service where you're treating clients and you're one-on-one and you're going to be selling products, ideally, or you want to increase your sales. So let's get straight into the tips. So the first one is, are you even in a sales environment? So you have to look at the client's journey. What is your setup? Even if your sales skills are poor, being in the right sales environment and having a good client journey will really benefit you, and that will naturally improve your sales. So whether you're self-employed or whether you're a part of a salon team, you need to check and look around and see what the client sees. Put the client's eyes on, or invite a good friend that you trust that will review your client journey from the start to finish and give you good constructive feedback. So client journey, what do I mean? It goes all the way from the very first point of contact the client has with your establishment to the very end, and then aftercare, and ideally rebooking again. So just to do, I might do a separate little podcast on the client journey. Excuse yourself, there's my little baby in the background. So the client journey is the contact, the connection your customer has with your establishment or your salon, so your spa, treatment clinic, or whatever setting you're in. So what is their client journey? So it begins by the first ad they see, the first post they see on social media about you. It begins, like, you can't start selling and have a good sales environment if it's like they rang you up and they've had a bad experience on the phone with you. It damages the knock-on effect onto the sale. So you need to think of an overall picture, and you need to constantly put yourself in the perspective of the customer. Not that the customer is always right. There is such a thing as a bad customer that costs you more to do, or you're constantly giving them discounts, and so it's a fine line, it's a fine balance that you want good loyal customers that believe in your product and get benefit from it, because the whole point of sales is to give somebody benefit, give somebody value, then they will buy from you. Okay, so the customer journey, and what do I mean by sales environment? So customer journey, I mean the whole contact they have from start to finish. How did they call and book into your salon? When they arrive, were they greeted properly? How were they treated before they even got into the treatment room? And then you try selling to them, but yet they've had not the most pleasant experience, say for example at reception. Something so delicate can put them off, and then you're trying to sell to them, it's just the wrong environment. And then sales environment is, I mean, like, is the protocol across the board in all the salon to sell? Is it part of your aftercare? Like, you give somebody a skin treatment and then you don't recommend products. It's kind of half of a treatment. You're not fulfilling the full treatment and aftercare. Like, what do they do when they get home? Okay, you cut their hair and you style their hair, but they can't recreate it ever at home, or they've come away, they haven't learned anything about their hair texture and their style and how to manage it. You just cut it for them. And then you're trying to sell them products, they won't see the link. Like, where's the benefit for the client? Put yourself in the client's chair and go get treatments yourself as well to see exactly what I mean. And then also, do you have like testers out? Does your place look like a bit of a shop? Do you have a shop set up? Women love to shop. Or even if you have male clients, of course they love to shop and browse and buy. Do you have things like vouchers on display? Just see how all that would be, even if you couldn't sell well yourself in the treatment room. the client steps out of the treatment room and there's like sample products by reception, there's little bags ready to go. It's not an ordeal to get a voucher off you guys. All these little details all add in and build the sales environment, and they add to the client journey. And on to my second tip now. I hope you're still with me. That last tip made a lot of sense. So the second tip is to, when you get really good at sales, your sale is closed and finished before the client is even on the treatment couch. So that might sound impossible, but if it's done right, it's really enjoyable for the client. They can relax then and enjoy their treatment. So basically you're setting up the sale. Remember in the last tip I talked about the sales environment? So everything from your treatment brochure, will it say, we're going to do a skin treatment on you, we're doing this skin peel, or we're doing this body treatment, this massage, but your therapist will also include a skin analysis and will give you recommendations. That's actually written in the brochure, or it's part of your treatment protocol, and that you do that every time with every client. Standard procedures across the board. I know you should always tailor your treatment to the person on the day and be bespoke. However, the general guidelines, general procedures. So yes, part of the sales environment is to set up the sale before. So even say that your customer arrives at reception, you could say things like, oh yes, we'll settle you in for your treatment, and then your therapist will also recommend the products, or I'll let you get changed into your robe, and here while you're waiting, don't have any old magazines, have information about your products, have samples out in the waiting area. So it's all geared up and set up for sales. So then you take them to the treatment area, that while you're on your way to bring them into the room or setting them and getting them set up on the bed, if you're really proficient at your treatment skill, you'll be able to have those that time to do a skin analysis, or basically your consultation time is also sales time, and that's where you're almost asking and closing for the sales. So we're doing a skin treatment today. Your main concern is what? So what value are you going to add to the client? What are you going to what results are you going to get for them? Oh, you're in for a back massage today. Your main purpose is relaxation. Is that correct? Get them to agree. And this is all while you're setting them up and getting them comfortable in your treatment area. And before you've even started the treatment, you've found out what's brought you in for a treatment today. Open-ended questions, and you ask them and get where you can add value to their, I have this special back oil, aromatherapy oil that you can use in your diffuser at home that will add to your relaxation. I'll show you that after your treatment, or I can show you some of this now and you can take that home with you today. Or skin treatment, be so part of your skin peel today is a skin analysis, so I'm going to go through a couple of products with you for your at-home care as well. Is that okay with you today? Yeah. So that was my second tip, was to pretty much before you start the treatment already have done the consultation. So my tip is use your consultation time to find out the client's main concern and to show them what products would benefit their at-home care so they can continue the results. And another tip I have for you guys is to embrace, to walk the walk, to be in the industry, to just embrace that. We are natural, like, if you're a therapist, you're naturally a talker and show things, especially women. I find how we learn from other products is you'd see it on, like, women dress for other women. You see their shoes and oh, I like them. So it needs to be the same with, like, beauty products and sales. So, like, you're trying to sell makeup, you have the makeup on as well. Like, you can go, oh, I love that shade of red lipstick on you, and then you can say to the client, oh, well, your skin tone looks like this, and these are your undertones and colours, so maybe let me show you this red. You know, it's a natural talking point, so be the talking point, basically, is my point, is you are the model. That's great for sales as well. Like, are your nails done? Like, it can be, a lot of it is subtle, and a client won't always say or approach it, but they do notice. So you're getting a back massage, and it's summertime, and you, the therapist, have flip-flops on, and they're going to notice your own toenails, so your pedicure. So are you embracing the industry? Are you, oh, I do this at home? Just if you're naturally chatting, general chit chat, should always be like product focus, or like be professional and related to the industry you're in, and just basically demonstrate and show that you practice what you preach, and that will naturally come across in your sales. You're not going to sound like you're learning off a script. I don't believe in that. I think you should just ooze it naturally and talk about what you know, and it'll come across effortless then. And one of my last quick bonus tips is to ask for the sale. So we might talk about sales, we might talk about the products, we'd have loads of product knowledge, we talk about our own personal experience, we sell them the benefits, show the client what the benefits are to the product. Excuse my background noise and my background singer. So yeah, our last bonus tip is you have to have the right wording to actually ask for the sale. Close the sale, I mean. So say they've just settled into the treatment room, we said to them, we're going to do a skin analysis and then talk about the products you may take home today. We have products available where you can browse in the shop that we have out the front by reception, do testers and all that, but basically that you're asking for the sale. You go through the product recommendations with them. You talked about your main concern during your consultation was your dry patches of skin, and I can also see that you also have a skin condition of dehydration, but your overall skin type is really dry, so you're lacking in oil and water content. So to fix that problem, and what would benefit you at home, would be this serum. So serum is more concentrated than just a moisturizer. Looking moisture, but we need to treat your skin. So this skin serum is a concentrated formula which is going to get to the underlying condition of the lack of your lipids in your skin being do you get what I mean? So you're kind of selling them the benefit, and now you're going to ask for the close of the sale. So it's like, can you see yourself that adding a serum into your skincare routine, or replacing these 4 or 5 steps in your skin? Yeah, so saying things like, can you see yourself using this product? Get them to agree. Would you like me to pop them behind reception for you so you can take them home? Like, make it a clear ask, like, would you like to buy those products today? that can be very direct. Nobody likes to be sold to as such, but it's just owning that you're not asking for a sale, but you're offering aftercare. You're offering them to extend their results. So if you would like, you could say something along the lines of, if you'd like to continue these results at home, and if you want to see more effects, if you want, like you don't go to the gym just once and see a massive difference, you need to go regularly. So you've come for skin treatments today, but I recommend you to use these products at home to continue the effects. You've invested today in your skin, but would you like to see more results at home? Yes. Okay, well, this is your skincare routine at home. Let's make it really simple and tailor it to you. But asking directly, would you like to take them home today? Will I pop these in a bag for you? It can be slightly indirect, but it just needs to be clear, and you could say something, I'll leave the price list by reception for you, but now let's continue with the treatment. Do you see how the client gets time to understand what you're saying, and they have it in the back of their mind that you're the type of salon you buy from. You come for your skin treatments and you get results and you get recommendations, and then you need to ask for the sale. So yeah, I'm trying to think of another example for you guys. You could ask by getting them to test and letting them hold the product and see the product, and saying like, this is the product I recommend for you. It's going to have these and these benefits. This is tailored to you because this is the concern you raised to me. This is how you would fix it. Are you okay with that? What's your opinion on that? Would you like to take these home today? How about I put them in a bag for you? And then they might go on about the price, and I'll talk about in another podcast about when you might get people asking, coming up with that's too expensive, or not today, or all these kind of objections to the sale, which are actually just they're asking for more value. So I can go into that in more detail in the next podcast, but I hope those little tips help, and let me know if you applied any of them, and I hope it's all coming together for you. It's a process, and sales is a skill, so you have to practice all the time. So I hope if you have more questions, let me know, either write in the comments or try contact me directly on YouTube, and I will see what I can do for you. And I hope this was helpful, and thank you very much for listening. Until we hear you again.